Saturday morning, baby. You know what it do. Mm. The almighty EA was good with it. Salute, hit the like button as y'all come in. You know what we do. Early morning, man. You know the early morning, you get it in, we get it. We make it happen. All told, so what's up with it? Yeah. Yeah. Blessings, man. It's the last day of the month, man. Mark Thomas, what's up with it? You out there grinding. I know you grinding, homie. Music therapy. What's up with it, Jess? What's up with it, Jess? Cold Heat Studio. Rufus. What's up with it, Roof? What's going on? Nate, what's up with you, homie? Yeah. Are you at urgent care? You all right, homie? Cold Heat, you all right? Born, what's up with you? Nick, what's up, sir? Obscure Street. Derek Long, what's up with it? AP Production. Jack, what's up with it, Jack? Nemus Out, what's up with it, man? Asiatic. Maximus, what's up with you, brothers? Salute. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Funny Forum, what's up with you? Yeah. Nick, what up? I'm good. I'm getting my daughter checked out. Hip pain. Oh, damn, bro. Nothing but prayers, bro. I hope she be all right, brother. For real. Definitely for real, man. Hope everything is good. Nate was good. Sinister. CV, what's up with it? Peace, what's up with it? Cheek, what's up with it? Salute, man. Everybody, man, is up on this early, man, Saturday morning, man. You know, this is the last day of the month, y'all. September is a really, really busy month for me, of course, because, of course, my birthday, my daughter's birthday. Today is my other daughter's birthday today. You know, my sister's birthday. You know, I mean, my auntie's birthday. Like, this is just a busy month, man. And but it's been a real blessed month, y'all. It's been a really, really blessed month. Shout out to anybody that's going through anything right now. You know, cold heat, man. I'm, saying nothing but prayers for everything. Hope everything go good. You know, send at the urgent care, brother. You know what I mean? Modest, what's up with it? Happy weekend, bro. What's good with you? Salute. Adam, what's up? Sitting here at work, checking out your live. I miss putting in overtime at work here in Rochester, New York. Okay, that's what's up, man. Man, I hear you. COVID is back on the rise, man. I hear you. Ali Star, what's up with it, my brother? In a Minute of Darkness, what's up with it? Double V, what up, man? Yeah, man. So, this being the end of the month, man, I think y'all really gonna have to start really assessing what y'all want to start doing, man. We about to push a whole nother year. Tomorrow's October, y'all. That means that it's going to be October, so you got November, December to get it together before. I don't want to hear y'all talking about, man, we're going to start the new year. 2024 going to be my year. It ain't going to be your year. It's not going to be your year. If you didn't make it this year, you ain't going to make it next year. I'm sorry, Please stop saying that, y'all. Please stop saying that. Oh, I'm gonna go on a diet next year. 2024 gonna be my diet year. It wasn't your diet year in 2020 or 2021 or 2022 or 2023. So you think you're gonna diet in 2024? Nah. See, that's the problem, man. We keep setting dates and setting dates and setting dates to when we're gonna try to get the job done. A lot of us might not even make it to 2024. Have you even thought about that? Have you even thought about that? See, we so busy thinking about what we think we're going to do coming up that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing right now. And that's why people lose in life. People be on their deathbed. Oh, I thought I had another day. I thought I had one. I thought I had more time. Yeah. Yeah, you thought that. You thought that. See, I could talk this talk because I watch it every day. I'm seeing some of my closest friends I grew up with, and they all having complications. And they all saying, man, I wish I would have did what you did, Ski. I wish I would have stayed focused on doing something creative. All my friends, they wanted to party. They wanted to have fun. In their teenage, they was hanging out, smoking, drinking, doing what they wanted to do. I don't judge anybody, y'all. I don't judge anybody, whatever your choice is. Now, what I can do and what I do try to do with people is I try to influence them in a positive direction. You know, you got two different type of influence people. You know, well, three actually. You got one that's really gonna motivate you and be truthful with you. You got the other one that's always trying to discourage you because they ain't doing nothing with their life. And then you got the passive aggressive one that's in the middle. Well, yeah, like listen, y'all. If you're trying to do something in your life, don't wait till a new year. Don't wait until tomorrow. Do it now. If you have the powers to do it now, do it now, man. Do it now. You know, I got on here because I something came up. Well, I had been saw it for a while. Maybe some of y'all seen it, and I seen one of the comments in it. And it was an old footage of me in the studio when I was building my studio back in '93. It was a Billy Jam Hip Hop Slam. Some of y'all might have seen it when I, saying younger, and I was just showing my studio tour, and it just kind of reminded me of what I did yesterday, showing y'all the studio. But the interesting thing about Modesto, man, thank you, brother. Thank you. Love from Modesto, California, 209, man. 209, man. My wife is from there too. You know what I'm saying? From out that way. But thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, the funny thing about the old footage that I came across and I was watching, if any of y'all saw the footage, here I am. I'm a young EA ski, and I'm showing y'all my studio at a young age, right? Now this is back in '93, going on '94, and I'm showing you the studio, but I'm talking a lot of yes, the old clip with me and CMT, yes, Chin, that one, right? And what I was tripping off of was my personality, I'm looking at him like, man, Ski, you was hella obnoxious, bro. You was super obnoxious, you know. And it's funny to me because I know why I felt the way I felt and why I was talking the way I was talking. Even though I was talking truthful, I was being very just arrogant. Like, yeah, man, if you don't know about this, man, you was a buster. I was talking crazy. I was talking reckless, but in a good way. I'm gonna show you where my mindset was at from there to now. Back when in '93, I was always told that you couldn't be a star if you didn't hang in the streets and you didn't do certain things. If you wasn't selling drugs, like the whole connection with rap in my era was drugs and rapping. People felt like you had to be in the drug game to be a rapper. When I finally started making my impact in the game, I made it legit. I made it by just having great music and great sound. So when y'all saw that footage, it was me just kind of spitting back in people's faces like, yeah, you don't tell me that I have to do certain things to be somebody. I don't have to be a drug dealer. I don't have to smoke dope. I don't have to do drugs. I don't have to, sell crack or do anything to be who I need to be, you know? So when I look back at that footage, I was just like, man, I felt some type of way. I felt like, man, this is my time. This is my time. This is my time to show y'all that no matter what you do in your life, if you're not good at what you do, you won't last long. You will not last long. Now, that was back in '93. I was telling y'all about sound. So even though I was obnoxious and saying what I was saying, it was coming from a good place, letting people know that, look, bro, I put in work. I didn't just get here by getting endorsed by somebody in the streets. I didn't get here by being endorsed by drug dealers. I didn't get here by just, hustling and doing illegal stuff and putting money back into my music. I always did my music on the up and up, on the straight up and up. And that's why when you see that footage, why I was, in that mode, I was in that mode like, yeah, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. You feel what I'm saying? I love to see you back then. You seem like you were a dominant master. I see keyboards. Do you play? I love to see you playing the organ, using shoes off, wearing That's no name. But yeah, man, so when I look back at that footage and I say, man, your mindset back then is that you go through a lot when people are peer pressuring you to be a certain way, and you have to deal with the naysayers. You have to deal with people doubting what you can do. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all go through that every day, probably with some of your family members. Probably some of y'all go through it with your woman or your wife. Your wife probably looking at you like, you ain't really, she probably don't even believe in what you do. Maybe she do, but maybe she don't. I told a story before that, my first um, baby mother, she didn't believe in nothing I was doing. She didn't support. It wasn't until she see me and 30,000 people at a summer jam, and she was like, oh, man. Then she became a believer. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of cats didn't think that I would do this on the up and up like this. So that footage was really interesting to me because it showed my mindset, and it showed that I was really feeling like, you know what? Don't ever tell a person you can't do something. Don't ever tell a person you can't be great at something. If you practice and you work hard, you can be great at whatever you want. And when I go back and I listen to that, even though I was being obnoxious, because I felt like that was obnoxious, man. When I look at it now, I'm like, woo, you was talking crazy. But it was in a good way, but I was talking that talk. Bro, I went through this yesterday. Some people can mean the best, but really are dream killers. Yeah, people, listen. Rap music is a subjective art form. It's very, very subjective because everybody has different rap skills. Everybody has different musical skills. The subjectiveness is not really the biggest problem. The biggest problem with people is that they let people discourage what they believe. It's people are not here to believe in you. I mean, I'm giving y'all I'm a proven testament, y'all, I've sold 40 million records worldwide. And I get on here and I tell you, Akai need to step their game up, and everybody, man, Ski, listen to Ski. He's talking, man, what's wrong with that Ski dude? And they just going in on me, just mad because I'm telling the truth, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Vic, man, get the no name up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I put out that energy to give people the real truth. The real truth. You know what I'm saying? And people felt some type of way. Didn't mean that it wasn't truthful. It just means that even with all your accolades and even with all the stuff you've done, people still are gonna doubt what you say because they're not ready for that information. You understand what I'm saying? People are not ready for information. I think this is going to be one of the hardest pills for y'all to swallow going into the rest of y'all life, is that you got to be ready for information, man. You got to be ready to grow. You can't let people discourage you by their words. It don't matter if a person think you trash or whack. That's cool. That's cool. I think what matters is, do you think you trash or whack? That's why I said something on my post one day. I said, look, if I do this S2400 contest, I just truly think that a lot of y'all are here for information. I don't think everybody's really here to really be able to compete on a level, of that magnitude, of where I expect a lot of people to be with their production. I truly don't believe people are ready for that. I don't. But now the question is do you truly believe you're ready for that? So when you're doing your music, you always got to believe that you know that you're good at what you do. And even if you don't feel you're good at what you do, you got to keep practicing. And you got to keep working. I was told many a times, oh, man, you're not making music like this and you're not making music like that. I'm like, well, I don't pause to make music like that because that person has already done that. So why would I make the same music the next person making? I gotta find my own lane. And when you're trying to listen, the hardest thing about being in this music business and why the music business is so bad right now? Because people are told they're not making music like whatever sound is on the radio or whatever's going on right now. So what happens is people get discouraged and they don't want to do their own unique music because they've been told by so many men, oh, well, that don't sound like this and that don't sound like that. So then you tend to start making stuff that sound like what's going on. The culture can't grow if you're making stuff that sound like what's already going on. Even though people will tell you this information, they're telling you that so they can control the narrative of where music go in this culture. In this culture, man. Black culture is the only culture that's always has a narrative control. It's always a controlled narrative because it's some of the most popular and the most dopest music in the world. They always trying to control the narrative with black music, man. So I tell people, when you're doing your music or whatever music you're doing, you have to be conscious of understanding that you got to create your own music and you have to start getting artists. You can't wait for the industry to come to you. You got to make them come. You got to make them come to you. You can't go to them, is what I'm trying to say. You can't wait to try to go to them. You got to come. You got to make them come to you. You understand? Do you know how many people that's calling me right now? Calling me. Oh man, Ski man, man. It's like, bro, I've been saying that. I see people posting stuff right now about stuff I said 15 years ago. And people DM me, man, Ski man, you been saying that. Yeah, I know. Just y'all wasn't listening. Y'all don't listen until stuff get real crucial. I was telling people about the New World Order. I was telling people that time is going to be changing. Stuff is going to be changing in life. Are y'all ready? Do y'all got God? Do y'all got Jesus? People, oh man, I could get the, okay. I'm just a messenger, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, at the end of the day, this whole moral is that I went back and I watched it, and then I look back and I look at what I'm doing now. And I'm still telling y'all about sound, right? And you go back, you listen to that whole interview, anybody that's seen it, that was back 1993. Here we are, 2023, and I'm still telling you the foundation that it don't matter what y'all do. I don't care how many machines. I don't care how much routing you do. I don't care how many synth keyboards you got. I don't care about none of that. If you don't believe in your music and you don't start pushing a hard line with your music, you're just a dreamer. You're just a hobbyist. And just be good with that result. Just be good with it. If you don't start understanding that you're going to have to start finding you some artists to put your music around, start finding your artists. If nobody believe in what you're doing with your music, find your artists that you come together with and you start putting some ideas together and show them that demo work of what you could do with an artist so they can hear the whole body. Because sometimes people don't just want to hear music. Sometimes they got to hear the whole body of the structure around it. That's why it's so blessed that I'm able to be my own artist along with producing. Because when people don't, it's many tracks that I've gave to artists, and I won't say their name, and they passed on it. They passed on it. Passed on it. I'm not even going to say their names, but passed on it. It wasn't until I put a whole structure song around it, like, oh my God, and it turned into a hit. Because I had to be the one to say, man, I know this is a hit. But when you give it to certain artists, you know what happens with artists when you try to place beats? Is that they're looking at what's going on in the mainstream. They're trying to catch a record and trying to catch the same vibe so they can leech on to whatever's going on right there. That's not hip hop. That's not the culture, man. That's not the culture, bro. The culture is doing something that challenges people so they can follow your lead. By far too Papa, when you're younger, but this is the thing. When I go back and look to my youth, I was more, you know what I'm saying? I'm more controlled now. I'm the same person. It's just controlled. I know how to, when you're young, you got all these emotions going through. I'm the same person. It's really interesting because I'm the same person, but I know how to say it on a whole nother intelligent level now without having to be obnoxious. And this is why it's great to be an OG. If any of y'all are scared of getting older, you should be ashamed of yourself. you should be ashamed of yourself, because what God has put you here to learn and get this information, if you haven't got information now and you in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, and you haven't learned nothing from the time being on this planet, and you haven't learned how to control your emotions and start learning how to communicate with people, how to socially look people in their eyes and say what you mean and mean what you say, when you're not having to be passive aggressive and have to always dodge calls. You know, you got some people, man, I have a person that I called them. I said, hey, you know, let's talk about boom, boom, boom. You know, oh, I'll call you back. And call me back. They'll email me and text me. I called you, bruh. I don't want you to text me back. I called you directly. You know, see, people do a lot of stuff, man. They hide behind the internet. They hide behind emails. They hide behind texts. And this is the reason why they don't be successful. This is the reason why they have demons, because they don't be truthful. People say they truthful, but they ain't really ready for the truth. They ain't really ready for the truth. See, bro, this one thing I'm going to tell y'all, man, while I'm on here, bro. I done seen it all. I done seen the haters. I done seen the demonic people. I done seen some great people. I done seen some passive-aggressive people. I done seen some people that just, man, if you turn your back, they'll stab you. I seen it all, man. So I'm not on here thinking that everybody got love for me. Some people are on here because they just want to hear what Ski got to say so they can gossip. Some people are on here because they really getting it in their soul. Some people are on here just trying to see if I can contradict myself so they can try to tear me in half. You know, there's some people that's just jealous that I'm even on this platform because, you know what I'm saying, I got so much knowledge that it's going to be hard for them to deal with this. It's like, bro, I'm the truth, man. I am the truth, man. I told you I'm not here to play, bro. I'm here for one reason, and that's because God sent me here. I did not get here on purpose, y'all. I used this platform to say one thing, and it just went viral, and now I'm still here, giving y'all my heart and passion, because I guess God meant for me to be here, but I wasn't tripping off being here. That's why I don't do a lot of content and stuff like that. That's not my thing. I'll do it if I want to do it or when it's time to do it. But what I'm trying to say to y'all is this. When you got somebody that's here and you got somebody that's got knowledge, pay attention. Because I've told people a lot of stuff and people have disregarded it. And they've come back to me later and they said, man, Ski, damn, I wish I would have listened. Well, it's too late now. You got to deal with the consequences of repercussions of being hard-headed and thinking you can do it your way. Because I'm not mad at a person doing it their way. Just don't sit back and come back and think that I have to have compassion for you being hard-headed. Because all I'm going to say when you come back is this. Hey, man, that's okay, man. Figure it out. Just like I tell my older kids. I've told them stuff growing up. I told them this. I said, listen, there's going to get a time when you get older, and I'm not going to be able to do nothing for you because you're an adult. So listen carefully now. So when you get to be older, you could take this information and run with it, and hopefully it's going to get you through these doors where you can be successful. But when you choose to do stuff your way, and then you want to come back, oh, man, you told me that. Yeah, I did. I can't come to the rescue now. I can't come to the rescue. You're going to have to dig. You're going to have to dig yourself up out of that hole, man. Y'all going to have to dig yourself up out of that hole. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going back to my whole point is that when I told y'all sound back in 93, and just to go back and see that, and now I'm still talking about that in 2023, it says a hell of a lot about what I stand on. I don't care what drum machines y'all get. I don't care what computer you get. I don't care what kind of bass, moog, whatever you get. You better make it sound good. You better make it sound good. If you want to have a longevity career, you want to make it sound good. And I'm going to leave that at that. So you understand this is what this is all about, man. Music is sound. Sound is for the ears. Half you people that don't do music, half the people that go buy music that don't do music, they don't care about what you ran it through. They don't care about that. All they care about is it better sound good to their ears. Just like food. When you taste it, it better taste good to my palate. A lot of y'all think the music sound good, until you start realizing nobody's buying your records, nobody want to hear your records, you can't place your records because you're not paying attention. You think the equipment is gonna make you hot. Nah. You gotta sonically make it hot. No matter what equipment you own. I don't care if you in a DAW. You better figure out how to make that sound good. So, yeah, man, I just want to share that with y'all, man, because I came across the clip and I thought it was interesting because, that was my mindset. My mindset was like, man, don't let nobody tell you can't do stuff, but you got to believe you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, have you ever talked to somebody, man, and you could look in their eyes and look in their soul and say, man, you ready to do this? Like, yeah. But you looking in their soul and they saying no, but they too intimidated to say, because if you say, no, I'm not ready, it makes you look like you a punk. So they still, yeah, I'm ready. You ain't ready, bro. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. I can see through your soul you ain't ready. You dig what I'm saying? So I tell cats, man, I'm ready, bro. I walked through it. I walked through it. For real, I walked through it. I always tell y'all I'm ready for it. When I go to anybody's studio, if I go see anybody, I know that I got to come with the heat. Because at the end of the day, people like to size you up. One thing about producers or artists or rappers or singers, they size you up, right? So I don't care who y'all are. If you're a singer, if you're a rapper, or you're a producer, or whatever it is, and you get around other people of what you do, they sizing you up. They sizing you up all the time. Don't think for one moment that you just, we all boom kumbaya. No, they sizing you up. They're like, man, I'll spank him. He ain't as good as me. It's already gonna be a competition. I tell you, I'm with the smoke, man. I tell you, I'm with the smoke. I go to anybody that do this music thing. I don't care who they are. I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready at all times. I don't care if we cool or we somewhat cool or whatever. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, bro. Because I already know that cats say that they cool with you, but they really don't be cool with you. They just sizing you up. They sizing you up. This is what people do all the time, man. You can't put your faith in nothing nobody say. You got to watch their action. Their actions will tell you everything about their character. Their actions will tell you everything about their character. It's always going to be some competition. So be ready. Be ready. When I go to NAMM, I know there's going to be some of the greatest musicians there. There's going to be some of the greatest producers there, or they might not even be the greatest. They might have a bunch of ghost producers, but they name is on stuff, right? I don't care who's at now. When we start, if we got to play something in that NAMM building, and it's time to play some music in that NAMM building, and we all playing music, guess what? I guarantee you, I'm gonna come out the victor. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Sonically, I'm gonna come out the victor. Or it's gonna just be like, it's gonna be a tie. Something's gonna have to happen because I'm not playing. I do not play when it comes to that. And that's the reason why I don't put out a lot of music, because it takes a lot of time to do music at a high level. That's why you gotta love Dre. People can say whatever they want about Dre. Dre is trying to make sure that his stuff is at the highest level. He set a bar for himself. He can't lower this bar now. Me neither. Me neither. I'm not complacent with the stuff they selling us today. This is the reason why I attacked the Kai. I'm not happy with what you selling us. You selling us mediocre gear that keeps us at this level. You ain't selling me the stuff like, if I'm paying $2,000-$3,000, I should be getting gear at this level. So if you already know that technology has changed and technology has put us in a situation where we have to be the ones that start thinking about what we need to do. Because it's just like going to the doctor. Doctors ain't trying to help y'all get well. They giving you medicine to keep you sick. If you don't go to the gym, if you don't change your diet, you will be at a doctor and they will control the narrative of your health. Period. Period. It's the same with this music game. You start letting the Kais and all these companies come with all of this raggedy shit they giving us. Oh, yeah, this is the best stuff's going. This is the best stuff since sliced bread. Why? How is that possible? You still haven't even beat your past predecessors. You haven't even beat the 60 or the 3000. Yeah, your workflow is good, but your sound is trash. But they can sell it to y'all. You know why? Because half y'all just want to look cute. Y'all don't want to be the truth. Y'all just want to look good. Y'all can take photos on Instagram. Man, look, so you got your machines, you got all your MPCSEs and got all of this stuff setting up, and you taking photos, you taking videos, you taking all of that, and then we listen to music and we be like, bro, looking and being are two different things. You can look one way and be something totally different. If you're gonna have all that gear, you better be showing something, bro. You better show that you can get it in. So like I said again, man, when you go out there, man, it's always going to be a challenge, man. You don't want to be, y'all do music, y'all do music, y'all do music, y'all do music. What if you put in a situation when you have that opportunity where you in the studio with somebody of a caliber that's saying, man, play your music right now. Are y'all ready to really play it? Are you really ready to play, to push play? Somebody right now said, look, I got a deal for you. Man, I'm push play. I want to sign you right now. Push play. Play me some heat. Are you really, really ready to push play? Are you? Only y'all know. Only y'all know. I'm just asking the question. Are you really ready to push play? You got some meetings where there's nothing but different executives there and different producers there. Are you really ready to push play? Man, I'm gonna give y'all a story real quick. I went to New York in 2000, matter of fact, around when the World Trade Building went down, 2001. I was out there for 3 months shopping a deal. I had my whole album together. I had all the clearance. That was the first time the labels was like, man, you had your records cleared. I had everything done. That's how much I believed in what I could do, right? So I'm shopping it to different labels. And they listening to it like, damn. That's all they were saying. Now keep in mind, this is in New York though. This is in New York. You know, New York is very biased. Even in 2001, they still was like, you West Coast, they was a little biased. They was feeling, and then, of course, all the Biggie stuff had went on and stuff. So they really wasn't messing with West Coast acts no more like that, especially with that when that happened. It was, very truthful. I'm being very truthful. They weren't trying to check for no West Coast artists. If it wasn't really signed through Dr. Dre, they was like, we ain't messing with no West Coast cats no more. We lost Biggie. So they was really feeling some type of way. I remember playing my record. And cats was I'm talking about all of these executives. They all New York, from Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. They all in the meeting. And I'm playing it. And they just like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like literally, I'm by myself in New York playing my record in front of all of these people. And they just like, I didn't have no buzz. The record, I didn't have it wasn't, none of the records was known. It wasn't like I had already built an independent buzz. None of these records was even known. I played my records from scratch. None of these records had got out there yet. Man, they was like, Ski, this is some of the coldest stuff we ever heard. This is facts. I stayed out there 3 months on my own dime. Listen to me closely. I was staying in the highest hotels. That's how much I believed in what I did. I was staying, matter of fact, back then, I think I was staying at the Parker Meridian. And anybody know about Parker Meridian, that's like a 5-star hotel out there. I was put up my own money, and I stayed there for like 3 months. Shopping, and why I had to stay out there that long, because you'll get a meeting on one day, then they'll cancel the meeting and they'll push it to the next week. So that go on for a while. That's just the games you have to play. If you want it, you got to sacrifice it. I knew I had to be there for a while. So I had to spend that money to do that. But listen to me. But I had a good entertainment lawyer. Shout out to Todd Rubenstein. You know what I'm saying? He was my lawyer. So shout out, shout out to him because he brokered the deal. But in the midst of me playing the records, they was like, man, this is crazy, Ski. This is crazy. And I signed my deal with Columbia Sony in 2001. The moral to the story is I didn't have no records out. I didn't have nothing on the radio. I didn't have no buzz. I didn't have nothing. What got me that deal was the sound. Because I don't care what coast you from. One thing that music has in common across any coast, the South, the Midwest, the West Coast, I don't care where you are in the world, is one thing people have in common is when it sounds good. That's what got me my deal. So when people say, oh, West Coast, East Coast, South, boom, nah. It's all about, do it sound good? If it sound good, I'm a testament of it. They gonna mess with it. If you put your heart and your soul into it, they gonna mess with it. But if you keep bullshitting and you keep on going to Joe Dick-a-lot house, doing stuff in his basement with rats running around and cats running across the wires, man, you can hang it up, bro. Y'all playing, man. Y'all playing. See, we in this world where everything is just, oh, I can do this. We can get by with this. We can get by. Yeah, you could get by with anything. But do you really want to get by or do you want to be elite? Can you get by with a $10 preamp? Probably. Because the bar of expectation in this world today is low. So you probably can get by with all kinds of stuff. But is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do? We can get by with anything. You could work in a DAW. Yes, you can. You don't need the analog stuff. Just like people say, I don't need all of that. I can do it like you could. Is it going to be superior? I'm pretty sure it won't be. But you could get by because people's standards are not the same as they used to be. So I do agree that you probably could get away with doing anything you want to do. Yeah, you probably could. But the real deal is going to be this. When you come across that person that's not playing, when you come across that person that really is doing their music good, and you got to play your music against their music, and you got to sit there like, damn, I'm not ready for this competition. See, that's when you're going to get that reality check. That's when you're going to get that reality check. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get the reality check. When you in the room, have you ever been in a room and they doing a free and everybody's spitting bars and freestyling and it's that one dude that starts spitting, you be like, damn, I don't want to spit after him. Nah. I think I'm not gonna do my freestyle right now. It's always somebody out there that's serious about their craft, that's not playing. And you're gonna be the third string on the bench hoping you can get a spot. Who the hell want to be a third string? If I'm not first, I ain't doing my job. I practice to be first, man. See, I don't know about this new mindset. I don't practice to be second, and I don't practice to be third. I practice to be number one, man. So if you're not thinking about trying to be number one with your music, then you get what you get. Don't be hating on me and people not listening. They don't supposed to listen to you. You trash, bro. You do everything half-ass. You do stuff that's comfortable for you. You're a comfortable dude, bro. Everything you do is comfortable. You don't want to work. You want to go, you want to buy a little stuff here, say you got this, and then go drink beer all day. Sit there, drink beer. Okay, I think I'll make a beat today. Bro, man, get out of here, bro. You gotta work, man. You gotta work, man. Why y'all think y'all like football? Why y'all think y'all like basketball? Why y'all sit there and drink and go to the bar and drink? Because you want to see your favorite team be winners, right? Wouldn't you be pissed off seeing your favorite player just like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying, didn't play in the game? You're like, why didn't he play? Oh, man, he was drinking all night, and he just, he didn't practice that week. You'd be like, what the is going on? dude, I'm rooting on you, and you drinking and you not practicing, you're going to be pissed at your favorite player, right? So why are you not pissed at yourself? Because that's how a lot of y'all play. Y'all half-ass everything y'all do. Everything. So you'll be mad at your favorite player. Y'all betting on these games and betting on your favorite player, and then they lose, and you find out they lost because they didn't practice. You can be like, what? I lost my money because he didn't practice? You don't practice. You don't practice. So why are you worried about your favorite player not practicing? It's trip how people want other people to practice when it's an agenda for them, but when it's time for them to practice, they don't want to practice. That's interesting. Interesting. If you're not pushing yourself, bro, don't push nobody, bro. Just be lazy. Just tell everybody, just don't practice. Let's just sit on our ass and let's just be complacent, do whatever. Do. Let cats run across your console. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it's cool. Ain't nobody gonna put a gun to your head and make you be great. Ain't nobody gonna sit up there. You think somebody just a thought of Allen? Yeah, exactly. With Allen Iverson. Allen started practice. I love Allen Iverson, right? But let's just think about that statement he made. Practice? You talking about practice. Now, we all think Allen Iverson is great, but he has no championships to back up that statement of practice now. Because now we're looking at it like, well, damn, Allen, we think you dope, but if you would have practiced, maybe you would have had a championship, homie. Maybe. I mean, because that statement is infamous now. Practice? Practice? You're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice, Allen. Yeah. You are out of the league with no championship because you didn't practice. You definitely going to go down as one of the greats, no doubt. But one of the greats with no championship. And if you feel good about not practicing and play all them days of being a kid, being an adult, and getting in the NBA and having no championship, and you good with that because you didn't practice and you can live with that, then cool. Only your heart know what you can deal with. If you comfortable doing whatever you can do and you don't want to practice, and the results come, you come up short because you didn't practice, just live with it. Just be happy with that. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that because I went through too much. I went through too much, bro. I went to a time where, man, East Coast didn't even care about West Coast people. They like, man, y'all are trash. I went through that whole era. I went through the era of just being a rapper and a producer, trying to like, oh, well, you got to do one better than the other. So you're getting scrutinized. Man, I got scrutinized on every level. So that meant I had to be dope if I wanted to compete with the big boys. If you want to compete with the big boys, you got to be dope, man. So all I'm telling y'all, man, is take this information and run with it, man. Run with it. Because ain't too many people going to tell you this type of information. You know why? Because they don't care. They don't care if you're good. They don't care if you're trash. All they want to do is control the narrative of how they can control your mind to just get what they want for their agenda. Whether I'm on this platform, I'm not on this platform, I'm going to still stand on these words. Please be honest with yourself of where you at in your career. Be honest with yourself of where you want to be. And if you want to be great, you got to put in the work, man. I know technology is spoiling us. I know a lot of y'all got cell phones right now, right? I came up in an era where there was no cell phones. And guess what? I knew over 100 numbers off the top of my head because my mind had to practice to remember these numbers. I'm in 2023 and I can't remember not a number if I don't look at my cell phone. You know why? Because I stopped practicing. I stopped practicing remembering my numbers. So if my battery go dead and I got somebody else's phone, I'm like, oh, damn, my battery dead. I got to wait till my battery charged because I can't call this number and it's an emergency. You don't remember nothing because we don't practice no more. See, this is what technology do to us. It gets us dumb. It gets us dumb. Yeah, there's perks and there's pros, but there's a lot of cons. We're not using our own minds no more. So y'all get a cell phone, I guarantee you, you don't probably know 10 numbers off the top of your head. I know I don't, because I got comfortable with the technology. And see, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. Technology is making us dumb. Technology is making us not learn the stuff we supposed to really know. Then when you know what you know, then technology can be great for you because now you know the foundation. So now you can let technology easily merge you into now doing it on a level because you know the foundation. You know what I'm saying? But we letting technology beat the shit out of us, man. It's killing us, man. It's killing us. It's killing us, bro. You know how many people can't sing because of auto tunes? You know how many people that cannot sing now? Do you know there's an era of people that stop singing and stop learning how to sing and better their singing vocals because auto tunes came, so now they don't have to sing no more? They can just do a melody and auto tunes will do it at, and that's people don't even want to hear a real singer now. They rather hear something that sounds artificial. Crazy, man. This is the normalization and the desensitizing of music. This is what's going on, man. It's right in front of our eyes. But see, the problem why we won't see it, because people won't talk like this, and y'all got jobs. Y'all got lives. After y'all get off this live, y'all got things to do. You got family. You got this going on. You got that going on. So at the end of the day, a lot of this stuff is gonna go gonna go over your head because you're not tripping off of it. You dig what I'm saying? We gotta get back to, man. Like I said again, even with writing, I used to write. And one day, God woke me up and I wrote this song called Lord Have Mercy. But I didn't write it on paper. And I was like, man, that's strange. I've been writing on paper all my life. All I know is right. I got paper right now in my other room when I was a kid and when I was a teenager, stuff that I wrote. And I'm like, and I just stopped writing. And I'm like, what's going on? What's crazy about that is that I wrote a song speaking on God, Lord Have Mercy. Shout out to Maxine Jones from En Vogue. And that song went viral and blew up. And he gave me the skill to write in my head. So now I memorize all of these bars in my head without writing on paper. I couldn't believe it. I'm not making this up, y'all. I'm not making this up. This is all true facts. One day, God woke me up and I remembered all these bars. I'm talking about 3 verses. I got a song on YouTube called Legendary. 3 verses, all wrote from here. Didn't write it on paper, nothing. And I started saying, wow, the power of the mind, the power of this mind, but we don't utilize it to our fullest. We allow social media to guide it. We allow YouTube to guide it. We allow all of these people, man. When you get in, when you start really using your mind, you can make some of the dopest stuff in the world, man. You can really, really get busy. I'm not saying don't use technology to some degree, but don't let it be the all ends to your mind, because technology is doing all the work now. You're not using your brain. Y'all in there looking at all of this stuff. You looking, man, stop looking and start hearing. Because music is sound. We're not doing movies. We're making audio movies. So we got to use this. So y'all looking at it like, man, you know, okay, this plug-in does this and this does it. You looking at everything when you're not listening. You got to start listening. Salute to everybody that's listening. I salute to everybody that's listening. Salute to everybody that wants to get the knowledge and want to be tapped in. That's what I'm here to do. I'm just here to get you to understand this music business is not what people think it is. Everybody tell you that you could do it like this and do it like that. They're lying. There is no rhyme and reason to how you get in this music business because it's a wicked, wicked business. But what I do know is one of the biggest ways you get in it is that you're going to have to make something that sounds good. You'll be amazed that just being good can at least open some of the doors for you. I don't know where you're going to go once you got some good sounding music and what kind of deals you're going to get, what kind of contracts, what could come out of it. But I do know that that's how you get people to start looking at you and take you seriously. Just saying you want to do music is not going to cut it. Just listening to people's advice about this and this and that is not going to cut it, man. It's going to start what you're going to have great music first and foremost for anybody to want to sit down and have any type of discussion with you about anything that you're talking about. That's just what it is. Can you imagine you talking about saying you want to be in the back, play basketball, and you want to go do this and you want to do that, and you come in there and you don't even know how to dribble a basketball? What kind of discussion are we having then? I want to be in the music business. Okay, let me hear your music. That ain't it. Your music ain't good. How can we talk about being in the industry and your music ain't good? You don't even know how to get it good. You don't even know how to get it sounding good. I mean, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And maybe it's because it's a new generation where people are just uploading stuff to YouTube and throwing stuff and making stuff real quick and uploading. I guess people feel like if they could throw 1 billion darts, something to stick. Because that's what I heard from several people. Oh, man, well, I just drop stuff every week and I'll just see what works. And yeah, that's trash, man. That's trash. Because all the stuff you dropping is not of quality. Yeah, every now and then stuff get through the crack. But it don't get through the crack because it's skillful. It get through the crack because it just was that void and it just happened to maybe it was a catchy hook or maybe it was a void for music. Stuff happens like that, but it play out real quick. You want to be skillful on your approach. You want to have a consistent approach that, I'm meant to do this. I'm meant for this to sound great. It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all. All I can say is up to y'all. I'm just a messenger, bro. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm not going to lose no sleep, but I am here to wake you up. I'm not going to lose no sleep if you want this information or don't want this information, but I am here to wake you up. I don't care about nothing nobody say. I really don't. I've studied this game for a long time to know exactly what's going to happen, exactly what's going to go down. And everything that I said was going to happen 15, 20 years ago is happening right now. I told people, I said, if we let the digital era catch up to us, it's going to hurt us. Because what's going to happen is going to be a lot of people that don't know how to do music, and they're going to have accessibilities to do music now, and they're going to kill the culture by the oversaturation of the business. So what you're seeing right now is a bunch of people that don't know nothing about music, but they have access to do it. And now we have more and more people doing music at the lowest level ever. And this is why people don't really care. They just kind of like they could take it or leave it. Why you think they got streaming companies? Streaming companies like, I ain't got to pay for it. I'll just pay y'all pennies, pieces of pennies. When the music is getting devalued, there's no platform for it to make money. Why would you want to make the money we used to make if the music is not as good as it used to be? Ask yourself that. If the music was as good as it used to be, they would be forced to have to pay the right type of money. But because the music is not as good as it used to be, if I was a company, I wouldn't pay y'all nothing either. I'd tell you, man, give this to me for free because this is trash. People complain about streaming. Get your music sounding better and maybe the streaming stuff would disappear. Have we ever thought about it from that perspective? Imagine them trying to stream something that's super dope. They would have a hard time doing that because Everybody would want it. It would be in demand. They would have to be forced to have to pay you correctly. But when your music ain't as dope, they can stream everything. Don't sound good. You didn't mix it. You did it at your boy's house. Snort coke a lot house. So why should I pay you good money for that trash? That's why I don't stream. My music is valuable to me. I don't care if it's only 10,000 people that buy my stuff. I'm fine with that. But I'm not giving my music out for free and for you to give me pennies. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. I work too hard for me to be playing those type of games. If y'all want to be, I hear people talking about, yeah, I'm on all streaming platforms. So, you on all streaming platforms and making no money. You said that like you was on all streaming platforms making millions of dollars. I'm on all streaming platforms. Get my record now. I'm on all streaming platforms. To do what? To just be on those platforms so people can go and look at you and stream past you? People be acting like they said they won the jackpot. I'm on all streaming platforms. So what? So? Show us your check. Show us your check. Show us your streaming platform checks. That's what we want to see. If you could show us that, then we'll take that statement seriously. But if we don't see no checks from all your streaming platforms that you're on, shut up. Shut up. You know? Just because you own all of these platforms don't mean that it's going to add up to what you wanted to add up to, because it's not designed for you to make money. It's designed for you to use their platform so they can continue to make their fees off of what you do. Because you got to remember, we're in a point now where they don't spend no money for your stuff. Once you go to these platforms, you're just giving them already the material. They ain't got to spend no money. They just upload it. Ain't that what you can do? Can't you go on your own computer and upload your own stuff? So why you don't just put it on your own website and just upload your own stuff? We always use everybody else's stuff. Now, it's different if they cutting you a check and uploading it. But if they just telling you, hey, come over here and we're going to upload it, and you don't get a check for it, then that don't make no sense to me. Tyrone, Seller, thank you, brother. I'm 1 year off of alcohol, 6 months deep in music. Thanks for the drum kits. Good morning, Ski and Miss. Man, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, homie. I really appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the super chat. Nothing but love. Nothing but love and respect, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's just the information I want to give y'all, man. Just be honest with your music and understand what this music business is about, man. This is it's a serious business, and you gotta be really, really on your grind. If you really want this to work for you, you gotta understand what you're doing, man. And respect to you, bro, Tyrone, for being off alcohol, man, because that takes a lot of self-discipline. I've said this before, is that can't nobody make a person get off of alcohol, can't nobody make a person get off of drugs if you don't want to get off of it on your own. You gotta want to get off of it. Ain't nobody going, your friends, nobody can help you do anything if you don't want to do it yourself. If any of y'all is on, let's just say I got 5 of y'all that's on here right now and y'all in the studio with me, and I'm giving you all this information on how to do it. If you're not inspired to do what I'm telling you to do that's going to help you, then guess what? I'm not going to never be able to help you. No matter how much knowledge I got, if you don't receive the knowledge, if you don't want to do it for yourself, it's not going to happen. So if you don't want to be, if you want to get in shape, can't nobody make you get in shape and go to the gym. You got to want to go to the gym. You got to want to say, man, I'm getting up. I'm tired, but I'm going to go to this gym. I'm going to get it in. This is the meaning of self-discipline. This is the trick that the world never tell you, is that you think your parents can help you. You think that your friends can help you. You think drinking, you think drugs, you think all of that's going to take you away from your problems. The reality is this is reason why when we have parents and they tell you to make up your bed, you know what I'm saying, cut the grass, wash the dishes, fold your clothes. You know what that's doing? That's teaching you self-discipline. It's teaching you how to do stuff you don't want to do, but you do it anyway because you know it's good for you in the long run. It's going to make you have character on how to push yourself to do stuff that you might not really want to do and you might not be comfortable want to do, but it's going to give you character for the future. This is what people are lacking in their lives today. At 50 years old, 40 years old, they disgruntled because they never did anything to push themselves. They looking at everybody else, man, well, I didn't win because of him. No, you didn't win because of you. Ain't nobody unless you a puppet or a robot, ain't nobody puppeting you to make you be great. You got to make you be great. You got to make yourself be great. You got to get up and get it in. Ain't nobody telling Ski to get up at 6:30 in the morning and come do this live early in the morning. I got to want to do that. I got to want to be the one to get up early and say, man, I'm about to put this work. I want to maximize. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something, and this is real. You know why I get up early? Because I want to maximize my whole life, right? I want to see the whole day go by where I did everything in that whole day. I don't want to wake up at 12 o'clock noon and miss half the day. God didn't put us here to miss half the day. You maximize your day, bro. Maximize your whole life, bro. Y'all getting up late. Y'all hung out late, getting up late, playing around, missing days of your life. Just missing days and missing days and missing days and missing days. And then when they get to that final day, you like, damn, I wish I would have just would have gave myself more time. Gordy, thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Said EA Ski is not mad. He's concerned on the way the music industry is going has been going, especially when it comes to hip hop. We've seen this happen in the music many times. Facts. Facts. Maximus, thank you, bro. Thank you for this talk, Ski. I needed this. God is the greatest. Listen, man, I'm going to tell y'all something else, bro. I'm going to tell y'all something else because I can't see all the comments that's coming up because I'm talking real with you. So when somebody says something, it makes me think that somebody thinks that I might be mad. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed that us as people are so deceived in thinking that people got the best of our interests. It's the same in the healthcare. I look at the music business just like healthcare. You think the music business want to make you a star? Because I thought that. I thought when I got in the music business, if I practiced and I did all of these things, that I would be the star because I practiced all of that. You ask any NBA player, NFL player, ask somebody, if you know any NFL player, NBA player, or anybody that's really been in the business, and they'll tell you, man, I thought it was like this and it's nothing like that. I'm trying to educate y'all. People, when they hear the truth, they take it as you being mad. And that's the same thing when I spoke on Akai. They think that you're being mad because they lack knowledge. When people lack knowledge and you speak truthful, it comes off, it's a reverse psychology. It's a way to try to program the messenger to shut up so they don't tell people the truth. See, a lot of people ain't ready for the truth, so it breaks their spirit when they hear it from this perspective. It makes them go into, oh, he's mad and he's upset. Not at all, brother. Because I'm not controlled by the industry. I'm not in the industry no more. I am the industry, away from the industry. So I do what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm not controlled by that. So it's not about being mad. It's not about being upset. It's about educating these young kids that's coming up, that's being taught by all of these new artists that's perpetuating the violence, that's perpetuating the sexual content, that's perpetuating basically compromising themselves to just be popular and not understanding we're being used as an agenda. So once you start understanding what's going on, you start learning, look, maybe I need to do my music this way and do it more independently and control it and build a smaller fan base so then I can add to my fan base. So I'm trying to give you knowledge And knowledge will always look like you're mad or you're mean-spirited. And that comes along with being a messenger, y'all. So if anybody is saying that I'm mad or anything like that, I accept it and I embrace it because I know they lack knowledge. You know, when you lack knowledge, you lack understanding, they're going to internalize it how they want to, and we just got to let them grow into getting this knowledge. They only going to get this knowledge with time. Some people are not ready for this knowledge. They might visit this page. They might not have no history of what I'm talking about. They might not have no history of what I've done for the culture and what I still do for the culture. But I'm never mad at a person attacking my character because for they know not what they do. Because I guarantee you, if I put them on this live right now, they could not say anything that would make any sense to combat what I'm saying on this truth. And that's just facts. So I'm never mad if a person take it that I'm mad, because I'm never mad at all. But I'm very passionate about trying. Man, I got cousins. I got young cousins. I got young nephews. I got young nieces. I got daughters. I got a gang of people that look up to me at what I do in this music. So y'all are maybe not my family, but y'all become my family. So y'all think I'm just doing this for you, but I'm doing this for them too. I'm trying to show them that if I don't set the tone for what's going on, then they're going to become a victim of this. You think I want to see my young daughter and my niece out there twerking thinking that that's the only way they can get in this business? You think I want them on Spotify and Apple Music when they're not going to never get a dime from what they do? You think I'm not going to give them the real information so I can make sure that they do this correctly? So I can break the deception of what people think this is? 3 months ago, y'all was telling me converters didn't matter. Well, we see that's not to be true, right? So anybody that has anything to say against what I'm saying, let's talk. Let's talk. Because I guarantee you deceived. You just ain't ready for this talk. And that's cool. But don't come on here trying to be a distractor. Don't come on here being a distractor. You better have some common sense. And you better talk correctly. Because I don't deal with distractors, man. You can't distract this message, man, no matter what you say. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not mad at all, y'all. Very disappointed. I got a chance to enjoy this hip-hop game. I got a chance to, man, I made millions off of this music. Y'all ain't gonna never do that. I'm sorry to tell y'all, y'all never gonna do that. So I'm gonna show you how you can make music millions doing it the correct way. Now that I know where the businesses went, I'm gonna show you how to not get caught up in doing it the way it used to be and do it the way you need to do it now. Because the way it used to be, you could get a check by having a demo. You could have had 3-song demo and they'd be like, ooh, we love this demo. And they had A&Rs. And they had the ear to hear, even if your music wasn't at its best. They like, ooh, I see the potential in that. They don't have A&Rs no more. They just want to see, hey, how many Twitter fans you got, how many followers you got on Instagram, what's your views like on YouTube. They don't care if your music can be trash. If you got visual, you got a bunch of followers and a bunch of stuff going on, okay. Music ain't the same, man. Music ain't the same. There's no skillful person in there judging music no more. At all. At all. Y'all are being force-fed music that ain't even good. But y'all hear it so much, you're like, oh, okay, I think this is good. No, you just hear it all the time, and now you've accepted it and you've embraced it. It's the same thing on the reason why y'all take y'all phones out. Y'all take y'all phones out because y'all got to film everything because that's all you see on Instagram is people filming stuff so a person can get beat to death. You ain't going to go in there and help them. You going to film them because you've been taught and programmed to film stuff. You ain't going to help nobody. That's sad, man. That's sad. So anybody want to talk to me real, bro. Y'all been programmed, man. And it's sad. But I can't help you be unprogrammed. All I can do is tell you, hey, you've been programmed. Now, do you want to hear that or you want to stay programmed? That's your choice. And I say it again, I'm not going to lose no sleep. If you think I'm mad, you got to be kidding me. Not at all. I'm not mad. Not one bit. Norman, what's up with it, homie? Salute. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. Nothing but love and respect. But one thing God said is once you be truthful, you let people take it wherever they want to go after that point. I'm not going to beat you over the head on how you get this information, but I'm not going to stop saying it. All right? So that's what's up, man. I just want to share that with y'all today, man. I love y'all. Nothing but love and respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on your game, man. Like I said, tomorrow's October 1st. Y'all got 2 months. Watch, I can hear it now. I can't wait till 2024. Why you can't wait to do it now? Do it now. Why? What you waiting on 2024 for? What is you waiting for, bro? I'm going to start my diet January 1st. Why don't you start your diet October 1st? Start it October 1st. What is January? What's the difference between January 1st and October 1st? In your mind, you think January 1st is just a new year and you ain't starting nothing. That's just another day. You've been programmed to think January 1st make you new. You just the same fool. You the same fool you was December 31st. You waiting until January 2024 to start doing something you know you should be doing right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. I ain't waiting on nothing, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. If you in there working on your drums, let's get it, man. AF Major Beats could tell you. He had a situation that just happened. Stuff happens, bro. You think how you know you won't even be around in January 2024? How? You a mind reader? Oh, I'm going to be around for January. You might not even be here. You cats be playing too much, man. I play too much, bro. I don't got time to play. Hey, before I get off of here, man, just want to let it be known, hey, the SSL drums are coming down tonight. So if you don't have the SSL drums, they're coming down today. They'll only be in the bundle. So if y'all want the SSL drums, get them before they hit the bundle today, because today's the last day they'll be up for just single buy. Then you have to buy it in the bundle. So just letting y'all know what's up. I just want to share a lot of information with y'all, let y'all know that, man, y'all can go out here and be great. You do not have to have 1 million sales to be great. You build you a small community and a small thing. You get your websites up. You start posting your stuff on there. You start sending people to your stuff. You start controlling the narrative if you really feel your music is great. If you don't really feel your music is great, then I guess go to all these other platforms and all of these streaming platforms and let them take advantage of you, I guess. I don't know. But the ones that want this information, build your own brand. You can do it. Trust me. It's going to take time, and your music has to be good, though, first and foremost. People get discouraged by doing their own stuff because their stuff is not as good as they think it is. So be honest with yourself. Before you build your websites and all of this stuff you're doing, see, this is why people want to go to other people's platforms, because they don't really think their stuff is good, so they want everybody else to fund they weak shit. It's like, no, bro. You should want to fund your own stuff. When you know your stuff is valuable, you should want to fund your own stuff. Your own stuff. That's you want to form your own stuff. Period. That will be the stuff that will really, really help you go to the whole next level. Whole next level. You dig what I'm saying? No. Trong Tran, I'm gonna cuss when I need to cuss. You don't dictate what I say. Majority of the time I don't. I really do work on not using profanity. But when I have to make a point, I'm gonna say what I wanna say. All right? You don't dictate what I do on this page. I love you though. So yeah, at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? Get focused on, you know what I'm saying, the reality of what you do with your music. That is the reality. Try to control your whole narrative of what you do. That's how you get your stuff going. And I guarantee you'll see the results. You'll see the results. You definitely will see the results. Oh yeah, Rome, I'm always speak my mind. Trust me, bro. Trust me. I'm always say what's on my mind. Period. That's what we do. If you missed all what he said and cussing is what you focused on, you missing the whole exactly, man. Because people know that I rarely use any profanity. But sometimes you have to use profanity just to get a real solid point across. You know what I'm saying? That I'm serious about what I'm saying. You know, I'm not using profanity just to be ridiculous with it. Oh, hey, shit. No, 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 no. We don't do that. We don't do that. We're making a specific point. So it's just like when I'm rapping. I don't rap really with profanity. But if you do hear it, it's really making a real crucial point because sometimes harshness calls for harsh situations. Just depends, you know, and you have to be able to figure it out. And anybody who follows this page will know that is that sometimes you can just be in cruise control and sometimes you got to be a little bit harsh. It depends on how serious we getting with the conversation. So, you know, that's what we do. Man, love y'all, man. You know what we do, man. You know what we do. It's love, man. It's love from all angles, man. It's love to everybody, bro. Everybody. Nothing but love. Hey, Ski, I see you're into the tape machine. You should look into Handsome. Man, I just talked to one of the dudes from Handsome Audio. I think we're going to have a meeting next week. We're going to be having a conversation about a couple of the items and gears. So that's a good call because I'm going to be talking to him next week. So I'll definitely let you know how that go down. You know what I mean? AF Major Beats. No, you didn't. It wasn't no cussing. You heard one word and that person just ran with it. Like, oh, you're doing the cussing. Like, come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying. People hear what they want to hear. That's what people do. They try to distract the message, but I get it. I'm not mad about that. You know what I'm saying? But no, you rarely hear profanity, bro, on my page. So I'm not worried about it. I get it, though. I get it. You know what I'm saying? People hear what they want and they run with it. And they think that that's going to distract. That ain't not going to change this message. No matter what. No matter what. Because if you want to hear profanity, I can get real ill with it. You know what I'm saying? I can get real ill with it. And you ain't heard me get ill. You ain't heard profanity. Because I can get ill with it if you really want me to get with it. So, but that's not what we do. When you educating, we don't gotta get like that. But we will make some punctuations here and there. So yeah, man, that's what's up, y'all. Man, love y'all, man. Y'all stay focused, stay tapped in. Have a great Saturday, man. Y'all stay blessed. Stay on your grind. He heard one cuss word and hurt his feelings. Hey, bro, man, you know what? You know, the greatest thing about the internet is that I'm glad y'all rocking because you get a chance to see how ridiculous some of these people be. It's the funniest thing in the world. Like, y'all get a chance to see this firsthand. And this is the greatest thing about doing lives. Y'all get a chance to see this. So when I tell my stories, y'all are seeing this in real time on how ridiculous people be. They will do anything. They'll do anything to distract the message. They'll hear one word, say, oh, man, he said a bunch of words. He said, fuck, shit, snot, pussy. He like, bro, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You gonna make me say whatever you want me to say. All right, cool. Sometimes you just gotta say, yeah, I said it. Even though you didn't say it, just say, yeah, whatever you want me to be. I'll be whatever you want me to be. Funny, bro. You gotta love it, though. You gotta love it. And love y'all, man. If y'all know about the SSL drums, they come down today. Go get them before they gone. Y'all stay prayed up. October the 1st, man. Get on y'all game, man. Get on y'all game. 2 more months. Don't come around be talking about, man, I can't wait till January 1st, 2024. Don't want to hear it. Love y'all. I'm out.